Hello, and welcome to Donald Mackerel Game. Hello, and welcome to Donald Mackerel Game. F***ing hell. Hello, welcome to Donald Mackerel Game with me, Donald Mackerel. I have got the dregs of the PlayStation pickups. So the past few videos you've seen, that was obviously it's going to be really tricky to land on 140 games and 80 games respectively. There was a few leftovers, but not only that, I've picked up a couple more PlayStation things that didn't really fit in anything, so I'm bundling them into this little video. I will again attempt to play through these. Some of them might make it into my wall of fame, and some will go into the brown box of shame, which will eventually be sold on. Definitely not this first item though. This is something I've been after for a while. I picked this up off eBay. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I know it wasn't much. It is a PlayStation 1 mouse. I don't know if you can see it there. It's not an official one. It's a Mad Catz one. I don't know. Again, can you make that out through there? It's a Mad Catz one, but it does work. It's in working condition. It now means that there's a load of not just shooter games, but there's some first person, like point and click sort of games that I can play using that now. So I'm very happy to pick it up. They are getting quite pricey as well. So I think I only paid about £12 for that, but I think they're like starting to get £25 and up now. So yeah, really chuffed to get that one. This one answers on a postcard, if you know what this is. That end might give it away. Maybe give it away. It is to link, I'm sure it's a PSP to your TV, I think. It's either a PSP or a PS Vita. I can't remember now. I think it's a PSP. Either way, it's from one of them to link to a TV. I found that. Yeah, I found it not out and about. Found it in one of my old boxes. So I was like, oh, God. And I used to buy loads and loads of bundles of any old rubbish. This was in there. Did a bit of a, what's it called? Where you Google image search, is it? Where you just click it and it tells you what it is. Yes, I think it's either PSP or PS Vita, so I will, again, hook that up, see if it works, but it seems to be immaculate condition. I don't think it's genuine, because this thing here has got absolutely nothing written on it. I think it might be a bit of a fake jobby from eBay, probably, you know, nice little Chinese import, but if it works, I don't care. If it gets my PSP on the big screen, that's fantastic, or PS Vita, whichever one it is. Next, we're on to the games. So we will start with the PS2 games first. We'll go for. This is a game that I was after for ages on the Xbox 360. And I remember when I finally got it, I was like, I'm sure this is a PS2 game. Turns out it is. Avatar, The Legend of Aang, I don't know. So I'm probably going to play it on the PS2 before I play it on the 360, because I'm committed to getting every single Xbox 360 game before I play through them, and then I will go at that collection with a machete. I will be getting rid of as much as possible. This, though, looks like a PS2 game, so I think it will suit PS2 better than the 360. I've got a feeling the 360 one is going to let me down somewhat, but yeah, really chuffed to get it complete as well, so nice. I don't know what sort of a game it is. I think it's just an action game. Looks sort of hack and slashy on the back. Not too sure. But it contains mild violence. Oh no. This does not look good. I'm going to be honest with you. I quite like the source material, but this really does not look good. Again, 3D action game. Batman Vengeance. I'm hoping that's got some form of trade value. I really am. Because I say the game does not look great. Oh well, if anybody has played that, let me know if it's any good or not. Like, I'll be playing it myself, but God, it doesn't look good to me. This, again, when I found my bundle of rubbish, I found this, which is cool, because I remember having it when I first got a PS2. It's the PS2, woo, nearly lost it then, PS2 demo disc. It says on the back it's got playable demos of Airblade, Dark Cloud, Klonoa 2, now this, Lunaria 2, Lunatier's Veil. This is Football 2002. So that's the one that I think Codemasters made. And they went on to make those games that I've recently played. The, is it the Club Football games? I think Club Football games came off the back of This Is Football. So, yeah, chuffed to get that. World Rally Championship. WWF SmackDown Just Bring It. Those are all the playable ones. They've got videos of Dropship UPF, so Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec, Jak and Daxter The Precursors Legacy, MotoGP 2 and Wipeout Fusion. And then for extras, so I don't know what it means by extras. It just says Devil May Cry. Is that a video or what? Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 2. Don't know. But the thing that I was dead chuffed to get, Yabasic. So if you remember the Net Your Rosie, where you could make your own games, Yabasic, which it says right there, is the programming thing. So literally, back when I had a ZX Spectrum, I used to do what was called, well, I think it was just called Basic. So you just type in like load, 2 dots, or like run, go to. You do all your little commands, but you could make your own programs, and I'd make my own little games, even down to like making sort of binary code for the images and everything. So now with this Yabasic, I'm not going to do it, but you can make your own games on the PS2 for the PS1 using Yabasic. Again, you need a PS2 memory card because it's a lot of guff to save, but I'm sure out there somewhere on the internet there's little things teaching you how to make basic programs like Pong and things like that. But so yeah, really cool to have that. That is never ever going to go anywhere. I don't think it's worth anything, but just cool to get like a little piece of history where they gave away stuff to help you make your own games. Really chuffed to have that. This, not chuffed at all. I'm sure I've sold it 2 or 3 times. It's just turned up again in a bundle. Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. Yep, whatever. Now this isn't from a bundle. I actually did pick this up from CEX just because I've never heard of it. I just thought it looked absolutely blooming terrible. And it turns out it's based on a film, which I've also never heard of, but it's by one of the worst game developers or publishers, I don't know which one it is, that I've ever had the mispleasure of playing any of their games. They're called Blast Games. They're right up there with Midas. Honestly, they're blooming terrible. And the game is The Water Horse, Legend of the Deep. As I say, never heard of the film. Never heard of this game. The game looks atrocious. I don't know if I can show... I mean, like, look at that for a back cover. You go from, oh, actually, that might be all right. To, say, there's the Blast logo. Might be all right. To, what on earth is that? What on earth is that? There's a level where you've just got a bathtub. I think it's like... oh, it says Baby Angus. So it's a Loch Ness Monster. So, yeah, you've got a baby Loch Ness Monster that you've got to raise. And then you play as the Loch Ness Monster. For some reason here it says, in the incredible depths of Loch Ness. I don't think Loch Ness is actually that deep. It's not like a sea or anything. It's a loch. It's just a small holding of water, isn't it? But, yeah. Never heard of the film. Never heard of the game. Doesn't look good. Not expecting much, but who knows. I bought it, as you can see, for £1.50. Might be worth like £1 billion now. Well, right, these two I'm going to hold up together because, believe it or not, the iToy for the Sony PlayStation 2 is actually better than the Kinect for the Xbox 360. I know, and so I picked up a few iToy games on the PS2 to play. These are 2 that are dirt cheap, and I've just been waiting to stick them in a video, and I'm just going to stick them in this one because it's here now. So iToy Play and iToy Play 2. I'm sure I've also got iToy Play 3 somewhere. Can't find it anywhere, but I'm sure I've got it somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, just like little mini games, and apparently none of them work very well. But imagine doing that. Imagine getting the thing that's meant to promote your new accessory for your console and releasing stuff that doesn't actually work very well. Well done, PlayStation. Yeah, both of them. And the final game for the PS2 that I've got, good God, I've only ever watched, I think, 1 of the episodes of these back when I used to be jobless. I think I need to be jobless again to play this. American Chopper. Oh, God. So, what do? You build your own motorbike, you customise your own motorbike, you show it to the guys Show it to the guys. That's one of it. Look at my bike. And then you ride it like your mum. Rule the road. It's got theme choppers, 50 sick missions, it says, and twisted on-road action. So I think you can go racing in it as well, but I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Really doesn't look good. But I'll give it a go. And the back has just got a man trying to hit another man with a shovel. Are they the game's developers? It's like he was going to release the game and he's going, please don't let people know that we made this. But yeah, American Chopper there. And we've got 3 PS1 games. As you can see, this is why they didn't really go into anything else. 3 PS1 games. I don't think they're all complete. I know the first one is missing a manual. Is it? Yeah, first one is missing a manual. And I've never heard of this. I know nothing about it. Good God. What even is it? I don't know. Doesn't tell me what sort of a game it is. Furious multiplayer combat with rolling boulders, falling ceilings, sucking turbine fans, giant piercing spikes, and more. Yeah, but what is it? Forsaken. What sort of a game is it? It literally, it doesn't really show you what sort of a game it is. It's just 3D graphics. And yeah, it doesn't really tell you what sort of a game it is. An experiment gone wrong, ripped away the Earth's atmosphere. Bathed in the searing radiation of the sun, the planet has been condemned. Condemned, spelt wrong. Literally can't even spell it right. Condemned. Where's the N? Condemned. Friggin' hell. You are among the forsaken few who invade the now abandoned settlements to collect what little fortune was left behind. What is it though? Because that one says it's multiplayer combat. So, what? 360 degrees of absolute control in any direction for the ultimate 3D deathmatch. So it is just a 3D fighter game. Is it vehicular fighting or what? Yeah, I don't know. The Earth's on fire. It's almost like they predicted the future in 1996. I think this one's complete, is it? Yeah, it is. But I know nothing about this at all, yet again. An action-adventure. Oh, God, is it a French one? I think it's a French game. Yeah, because the majority of it is in French, but it has got English stuff on the back. Action-adventure. Le Gardien is le dernier... Oh, hang on, there we go. The Guardian is the last exorcist monk to hold ancestral psychic powers. By the way, it is the Guardian of Darkness. He uses his 13 powers as a medium and his 15 fighting spells to track down the poltergeist with finesse or with force. None of this makes any sense. It's just gibberish. Just badly translated gibberish. 10 episodes in real-time 3D in the universe of the paranormal of the present day. What? So it doesn't tell me anything. So that was just absolute word salad coming out, wasn't it? Never heard of it. Don't know anything about it. Doesn't look good. Doesn't tell me what sort of a game it is. PS1. Yeah, and people say that the Wii is just full of absolute tosh. Now these games, 3DO games on the PS1 would never... What has happened here? What has happened here? We'll go back to the start. 3DO games on the PS1 have never been a sign of quality. This looks like a bad game that people have treated badly. It's called Battle Tanks Global Assaults, and that is the manual. What on earth has happened to that? It's like someone's ran over it in football boots. What on earth? All the way through. All the way through, it's absolutely mangled. Good God. I've never checked this just because it has never really interested me. Yeah, I'll read it out to you. Stunning 3D graphics. It's all they cared about when the PS1 came out. They didn't really care if the game was any good. Stunning 3D graphics. 18 unique international scenarios. Immersive real-time environments. Again, this is all just... Isn't it? It's just to fill up the bloody Look at the back cover. Destroy historical buildings, including Big Ben and the Eiffel Tower. So I think this might be a Just Stop Oil game. Destructible environments, including buildings, walls, and fences. God, that joke is really not going to date very well, is it? I'm pretty confident now Just Stop Oil don't even exist anymore. Yeah, you got to glue yourself to a road somewhere. Single and two-player cooperative campaign mode follows Griffin's quest. Who's Griffin? It's the first we've heard of Griffin. What are you on about? 7 multiplayer modes allowing up to 2 players. Okay, so you've got 7 different ways to play it with 2 players. But see, this annoys me. 7 multiplayer modes. So there's 7 modes in which you can have multiple players, allowing up to 2 players. So that's 7 two-player modes. Innit? I'm not wrong there. 7 multiplayer modes which allow up to 2 players. So multiplayer means more than 1. And if it allows up to 2, that's 7 two-player modes. Tank Book Currency offers a greater depth and strategic thought to the gameplay. What on earth? They've just literally written anything on the back to go like, we've done something, we've made a game. Choose from 10 uniquely different tribe tanks. Battle with 12 different... Oh my god. Battle with 12 different gang tanks. 8 enemy gangs to wage war against. Right. So they've got 8 enemy gangs that you can fight against. But there's 12 different gangs. And they have 10 different tribes. I've no idea what any of that means. It just looks absolute rubbish. I'm going to hold that up just so people can read it, so they know that I'm not making any of that up. All of that is what is written on the back. They expected that to sell the game. I mean, the only thing I can think that would have sold it is if you look very closely in there, that looks like women in bikinis. So I think that shows you the quality of the game. And then I'm not sure what that is. That looks like Marge Simpson. I think it's 3 different Marge Simpsons. I don't know. But yeah, that's the last of the pickups. You can see why I left these for a separate video. I'm guessing they're all going to be absolutely bloody terrible. If you've played any of them... Oh God, I feel sorry for you. If you played any of them, please let me know if they're any good or not. I am going to give these a quick go now. But yeah, I'm already regretting my choice in picking a lot of these up. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you if I don't have a mental breakdown. This has been Donald Mackerel for Don Mackerel Gaming. See you all again soon, everybody. Cheers.